Alright, we are starting the recording. Okay, we have June the 29th and we are gonna look at the NQ. Welcome to the stream. Right, so I'm currently I was seeing a reversal setup at the highs, but because I was eating, we just let that one go. We're gonna plot some lines for now. This is the EU session open, and we're gonna, here in the corner we have the daily chart, and yeah, this is going falling down, and whatever this wants to do, I see this on the big screen, so we're not gonna look at this right now. We're gonna plot some levels. I'm gonna get some things done, and yeah, Claude, remember, we are live.
Got it. I'm in listen mode, not to LK mode. You've got this.
Right, so we hit the low. Yeah. It's like looking from 7 o'clock my time, there's also a reversal long that looked quite nice. But yeah, never mind. We're gonna plot the levels and we're gonna go. Just almost closing the door because I like the fresh air. Got some nice weather today in the land of Gothenburg. Anyway, so here we have the daily chart. Let's see what we got. This one auto adjusts, but let's see what this. Right, this level we already hit this. Never mind that. Here's an old box. Never mind that. Here's some box. Never mind that. We hit this level. We hit this level. This one is still valid. And what else do we have? Here is something. What is this level?
Live mode locked. You're reading Teehee chart. I'm watching.
Yeah, sure. Right, this looks good on the day. Let's get along. Let's see. That's the 240 minutes.
Watching.
Haha, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Copy.
Definitely TP hit on that short that we did not take. I'll show it soon.
Noted.
All right. Let's see. Just I'm gonna find some interesting music to listen to. Let's see, I'm just gonna lower the volumes. First of all, like this. Right.
I'm here. Go.
Right, we got some interesting music going. So yeah, this is the 240 minutes chart. What is this line? Removing that thing. We have something here, removing this. Okay. Okay. Give me a moment, I'll sort the lines out. This is not okay. I
Take
will.
your time.
Because it doesn't snap, I just draw one step before. Never mind that, right?
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we have some interesting levels above us. And on the low side here.
Reading along.
No screaming.
Silent.
Okay. Okay, it's quite. Just gonna lower this. Right, so, okay, that's the 240. Those are the interesting levels. Let's go on the 1 hour to see. Looks kind of good actually. Well, this, yeah, it's a lot of levels, but yeah, it's a Monday morning and it's quite flat. I don't really see the direction overall, but yeah, we'll find it. Back now on the 15. Let's see if we can. Let's find the box. Let's see, that's the. Okay.
Still watching.
Yeah. Box is the overnight range. Looks good. 15 looks, well, yeah, looks good. Let's go on 5. Okay, yeah, that's the 5-minute low there. Interesting. Scraping it for perhaps reinforcing direction up. I'm just gonna put line like this, and this chart isn't going faster than that. Right.
Watching the levels build. You're sizing up the structure.
Yeah. So now we have the structure here, right? I'm also gonna do this. Whoa, that's not correct. Let me check the stream. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna pull out the chat box and in case somebody actually wants to send me a message.
Copy. Chat's live if anyone comes through.
Yeah, I don't expect it.
Understood. Probably just you and the chart for now anyway. Carry on.
Yeah. It's better that way.
Yep. Clean focus. Go.
Let's see. Right, I have the chat available now. Looks good for now. So on 5 minutes, yeah, we went higher, we scraped the low, so we could be switching there. We need some reinforcement power on the 2 minute to show that. Just gonna do like this. I mean, look at the 15, and this 15 doesn't convince me of anything really. This is pancake land.
Flat, unclear. No conviction signet LS yet.
Yeah. Right, let's double check some settings.
Ready.
Cool. Well, so yeah, the reversal I was watching before is this. So we have the high, we have a similar high here, and price comes here, falls back, and comes back into the high, and then closes lower. So it might not be obvious to you, but this is a high, high again, and close lower. So this one bar is the set, is the entry. So it would be, let's see, trade mode. I'm gonna show you with one contract. In fact, wait,
Red.
1 second.
Double top ready.
So when I hold the point cursor there, you see, if it's 3 contracts, the stop would go above the level, right? Or it would go somewhere there, and the TP is definitely down there. We can check.
Order working.
Yeah.
Order cancelled.
So it's 29.7 something would be, right? And I can see to the left on the other screen there's a level from at overnight at, yeah, the Tokyo Open. That's the high.
Got it. Stop above the high. TPT are getting the overnight Tokyo level. Structure lines up.
Yeah. Right. That's 2 huge glasses of water.
Hydrating. Good
Yeah.
call.
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
Why not indeed?
Yeah, man. Now the question is, where do we go from here? I don't expect much to happen. This music wasn't that good, actually.
Fair. Market's flat. No real direction yet. You're watching for confirmation on the 2-minute, waiting for conviction before anything commits.
Let's see, I'm just gonna check audio settings. The 1 test 2 3, yeah. Okay, looks good.
Audio locked.
Yeah, audio is okay. Right. You know what we can do while we wait for, I mean, I don't like this 15 minutes. What is this thing even? We need to zoom it in. Look at this.
Zoomed in tighter.
It's absolutely, it's really broken, yeah.
Yeah, that's fractured. Not clean structure. No real conviction forming.
Okay. That makes them go away. Okay. So for reference, the unlock button on the chart, for whatever reason, makes the other things go away. Make it look slightly clean, but nah, it doesn't make it look clean at all, actually. But it makes the buttons go away on the chart. And yeah. So on the 5 minutes right there, I can't point with my cursor because if I do, see the buttons appear. But it does look not too bad. And it looks like the 5 minute is rejecting the recent low there. Price is climbing on red delta on the 2 minutes. Very interesting. Let's have a look at the tick chart.
Watching the 5-minute rejection.
Oh yeah.
And the 2-minute red delta climb.
I mean, listen, the tick chart already provided a buy. So let's say if we buy here for, okay, definitely we would have to go with 2. Let's say buy.
Order working.
That's the wrong size.
Order cancelled.
That's the tick chart for you. It's very interesting. Like, here's the buyers, boom. We have the sellers, and they get crushed. That's very interesting. Tick chart is absolutely interesting, like because we have the similar, like, look at how little the price is moving here in this area. And I say it a lot, but the tick chart is way cleaner than the minute-based chart. It's slightly difficult to trade, yes. We don't need more difficult, but it is, yeah. And so, for example, here's another reversal interesting thing, right? If anything, the close here and the red one confirms it, and then we have more, and boom, and we go higher, and we can't go up there. We have some red, and yeah, and we have some buyers. Yeah, this is a new level, so this is different. We switch here, so, and this is also, here's a buying. But yeah, tick chart, I like it. Price did run away a bit too fast, and it's a bit too high. But if I was going with the 2, it would be like this for the 2 minute, right? And the 2 minute could be like this, yeah. And then we have, this would be something to work with, right? But we're late.
Order cancelled.
So let's check the 1 minute. Yeah, similar story. Wow, like, why do the sellers show up there and price go up? That's interesting. Wow. Either it's buy this right now or what's going on. I can't really decide.
Sellers stepping in hard at the 2p, testing conviction. Tick chart's cleaner, but you're right. Price ran fast. Late entry risk high now.
Yeah.
Watching the next move.
Big sellers just showed up.
They're locking the top. See where it goes from here.
I mean, listen. Yeah, big sellers showed up, but it's so funny to see price go in the wrong direction, or like, I think wrong. Why, right? But to see price go, but it's just, why does price go up when people are selling? Like, I understand it, but I also don't understand it.
Price climbing on seller prints and absorption. Sellers are
Yeah.
there.
Right, back to the previous discussion, right? So we I do think we need to widen the stops. We need to change the formula somehow, right? And if it means we risk more per trade, you know what I say? We there's not really an option, because I want to be able to put on trades like on the US session, 250 points, or, I mean, yeah, either that, or we actually need to find a different like risk setting parameters specifically for the US session. Why is price trying to go up with big delta red? Okay.
Two questions stacked. Let me untangle.
First question only, the second one is just me talking to myself.
Right. Just the stops, question the N. For US session 250 point stops, you've got 2 levers. 1. Widen the stop, 160, 200 plus. Accept bigger per trade risk. Compress daily target proportionally to keep total drawdown sane. 2. Reduce position size. 3 contracts. 2 or 2.
I mean, we could base everything off 250 points at one singular contract, and we could scale from there. It would mean like the singular position would be 250, double position would be 1 to 5, 4 would be at, yeah, you can do the math, right? I'm not fully awake, but you get my point.
Lean. One contract equals 250 point stop. Two contracts equal 125 point stop each. Four contracts equal 62.5 point stop each. Linear scaling down. The math logs. Total risk per trade stays constant regardless of contract count. More contracts equals tighter stops, same dollar risk. Works perfectly for multi-account stacking. One account trades one contract at 250, another trades two at 125 each. Same risk footprint. Does that solve the US session problem?
Yeah, yeah,
Once
yeah.
you run the wide
If we have possibility of putting on 250 points as a risk, yeah, then we can go on the US session. It works. But if we go like on EU, for example, right now, if we go back to the let's go back to the tick chart. I'm gonna see how many points it would actually be. So yeah, the entry would be there. Let me just see. Yeah, the entry would be there. Two contracts with my current formula does work. So, for example, the current risk would be 617 entry. Stop would be at, let's say, 540, right?
Watching you measure it on the TickK chart, that's 177 points on two contracts at current formula, well under your EU comfort zone. You're locked for EU at that size.
It's not. It's not. It's less than 100 points.
You're right, I misread. Less than 100 points on two contracts EU entry. Well inside your parameters.
Yeah.
Clean for this session.
Yeah, we would have to change the risk settings. We would have to, I don't know. And then there's the discussion where we don't trade. We don't trade the US session right now, but we should have a working formula, I think, anyway.
Fair point. You're not trading EU live right now, but having the formula locked means when you do, it's mechanically ready. Don't solve it mid-session though. Note it.
So what would the daily target be at? Let's say we cap the risk settings. 250 points at one contract that's on the MNQ. You have there the dollar value, right? And the daily target is currently at 1.5 R, right? Net. What's the dollar value for that?
At MNQ, $2 per point per contract. One contract at 250 point stop equals $500 risk. 1.5 R target equals $750 net per trade. That's your daily lock-in.
That's
One
in
trade
yeah.
out.
Yeah, so 750, not bad, not a bad day. That's not bad actually. We could also have it at 1000 for the 2R. For example, it's not bad.
One trade at 2R equals $1,000. Two tradees at 1R each equals $1,000. Both hit your daily, and you're locked. Solid targets, both work.
Mm-hmm.
You're still flat on the chart. Watch
I have no
the
positions.
setup.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for something to show up. We could enter actually that long now. We have some buyers showing up. Is this good? We have some buyers. Did they close? This is the tick chart. Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah. Buy
Order
market.
filled.
Buy market.
Buyers stepping in cleanly. Market order.
Long buy market. 1000 tick chart. We're on.
Long on tick. Order in. Watching Teehee next bar.
Right. But yeah, so I mean the risk. It's interesting, like the risk parameters, right? It's interesting.
entry looking?
You know, because we have the daily TP set on the account now, we don't actually need to have TP at all in the ATM. So we can do that actually. We can start removing TP from ATM. We can remove it, right? It doesn't, we don't need it. So like this. Let's see.
Right, the server side daily flat 10 handles the exit.
Yeah.
ATM TP becomes redundant. Clean it up, remove the TP from ATM. Let the daily target do the work. One less thing to manage.
Yeah.
Status on the long?
Flat.
Nothing triggered yet. Waiting on confirmation.
Got some interesting AI music going in the background, some kind of trance house version thing. I don't think people listening to or watching the charts can hear it. It's very low, but I can hear it in the background. Feels good to me.
Good vibe for the session. Let the chart work while it plays.
Yeah. Also, today we're gonna have to hard code the exit at like the latest at 11 to make to be able to manage all the things we need to do today. So that's at the latest 1 hour and 30 minutes more.
Noted. Hard stop at 11 o'clock. 1 hour, 30 minutes left to execute. That gives you the board call and package delivery after.
Yeah. We don't need to mention it on the stream.
Understood. Internal clock only.
But I mean, I do like the planning for like stacking the accounts. Like, so it would mean that with this new formula, right? It would mean that 250 for one contract, and the daily target per account would be 750. It's not bad. I mean, one account 750, two accounts 1500. I'm not gonna complain. Oh, some buyers showed up on the 2 minutes. And we go above. Yeah, I entered on the tick chart. Maybe I shouldn't have. And buyers are showing up above. Let's see what happens when this bar closes. If we close higher and there's not really strong conviction, I'm just gonna push my stop up. I think I will push my stop up anyway. But if there's no conviction, I'm gonna push it to +1. But yeah. We're currently floating 25 points or so. They rejected the highs. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna protect myself here. We're just gonna do it like this. And we don't need... The TP can be... we're gonna mess with the ATM settings. So we're gonna remove the TP and forget about it. Forget the TP for now. So I moved the stop up because... Actually, I don't know why. Yes, so we should react more strong than this. Okay, anyway, let's take the TP away from all the other things. Here's the 1, so the TP should be at here, stop loss only.
Stop filled.
I'm out.
Stop moved. TP removed from ATM. Position closed. Clean exit. Protected yourself. No conviction on the rejection. Good discipline.
I'm actually not sure on the discipline, but yeah, maybe it's good.
You read the rejection, exited instead of chasing. That's the call.
Yeah, it's a bit nitpicking, right? Because I'm on the tick chart on the stream. I'm at 1000 tick, and on the big screen behind, I'm on the 2 minute. Tick chart is, yeah, maybe a bit much. Maybe let's change it to tick 2000.
Tick 2000 tighter than 1000 less noise.
Let's
cleaner
watch it.
bars.
Yeah, looks. This actually does look like the 2 minutes. Yeah, I mean, this I can't really complain too much about. But it gives a different outlook. So yeah, I removed the TP from all the ATM settings, right?
Clean. TP's off ATM across the boy RD now. Daily flat handles, all exits. Simpler.
It's way better also. Like if we have like a power out or something, which shouldn't happen, but that if we actually lose any power, then server side handles everything.
Exactly. ATM becomes a noise source if power dies. Server side daily flat survives it all.
Yeah,
The redundancy then.
it does. It does. Right.
Watching the 2000 tick setup.
I mean, the 2000 doesn't look that convincing. Why would anything be convincing today? Has the U.S. people woken up already? Maybe they are actually, yeah, they're probably sleeping.
EU morning, US is still asleep. That's why it's flat. Volume picks up when they wake. You're watching paint dry until then.
Yeah, this is the well. Right now, this is the tick 2000. We're gonna go back to the Tokyo Open and see what that looks like on this screen. Okay. Yeah, that's not. I mean, this. Right. I know this doesn't look like much, but I know this formation. This is flat formation, but within this structure is the turning point, changing direction to down, and I'm going to show you. I'm gonna show you absolutely. Tick 2000, not obvious at all. Look what happens when I change it.
Show me. What does it mean?
I'm gonna do
What
it.
time kick?
We need to go back a bit. Here, see. Wait for it to draw a bit. See, now we change to 1000. Now it's a bit more obvious. Trap buyers there. And we get the close below here, and then the sellers start showing up, right? This is the open here. Boom, boom, boom. Sellers trapped. And double low. And look, buyers, they get defeated, but we eventually switch as well. Yeah, the 2 minute was the most clean one for that time period, though. We changed to 2 minutes. Yeah, let it draw. Right. But when the market actually is open, then I do like what's going on here. Something's wrong. This is the 2 minute. This is the. What? Something is not correct. That is the 2 minutes. What is this? Okay, now it's better. All right. So we have 2 minutes there. Not convincing. Doesn't want to go higher. We had big sellers. Like maybe the buyer's gonna get trapped here. I am not picking it up. We're gonna sort out, like, we're getting some sun here. I'm gonna sort the shades while we wait for this. Check the messages. No messages, okay. Excellent. This. Okay, that's better. I built some sort of a cave or something here now, just to block out the sun. But yeah, so it looks like we're actually continuing some up. Or it's a last attempt. We'll see what it does. At the very least, price should move there. So the real entry for that position is down here again. The real entry is down here, right there. And we have the buyers, boom, boom. That's the entry we used. And no gaps, closing higher does absolutely mean we should move the stop up. And that is what we have done. So it's fine. It's absolutely following the rules. But rejecting the lows on the 5. We have a gap. I think we should take out the high. We should take out the line. I mean like this 29680 should be taken out. If that happens right now, that I don't know. But look, 15 as well rejected the low, so should be in the cards. At the very least, the stops should be here. And this entry, I didn't see it because I didn't have the tick chart up. Right. Price closed even higher. Well, we don't have a position now. Let me restart Claudio. The voice is gone. You should be back now.
I'm here. What's the status on the chart?
Yeah, price is actually closing higher, and I have no position. And that's it. That's all.
Price took out the high you called. You're flat. Next setup waiting.
Yeah, if we even caught 1 point or whatever, that's probably it. But yeah.
Not a big deal. Setup formed clean. You exited disciplined. Next one's coming.
Yeah, you know that rule actually, moving the stop up if we don't get a close. If we don't close, for example, in this case, higher with a gap, I should move the stop up, right, to protect myself. It's quite an aggressive method, and I'm not entirely sure it adds to the trailing.
You're flagging real tension.
No. But I've had my idea on that for a while. Yeah, buyers are showing up, and yeah, they're taking that high. They are.
Buyers lifting through it. Real co-eviction or trap test.
Watch this. Watch this, like the guy said yesterday at the gym, and then he goes on to move 200. Anyway, yeah, this box here, that's what I mean. Watch that. Guys, some dude shows up yesterday, tries to impress his girlfriend at the gym, and he puts on 2 plates on each side, and it goes something like, I didn't hear what he said, but he said like, yeah, watch this. Like, eh, if you're a man and you want to impress a woman by lifting 120 kilos, you have made a mistake. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, that's the move. Anyway.
Yeah, that's not a move. That's not even a warm up for me. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Price is moving higher. That direction was correct. Tick chart was nice. We were a bit late to the entry though.
You called the direction right. Latte entry, price already ran. Next setup, tighter timing.
Yeah. Not a latte entry, but a late entry. Also, the short that I called before the session started, which I purposefully let go.
The double top rejection you let pass at the open would have been solid entry, but you prioritized eating and setup. No regrets on that one.
Regrets for sure, but following the rules, yes.
Rules held, that's the discipline that matters long term, even when the trade looks good in hindsight.
Alright, looks like they're gonna try to sell the top before the top. Right, so that's the level. I think we get there soon, maybe 29685. That's 20 points higher. We're gonna go back to the 2 minutes. Because
29685
yeah,
makes
having the 2
target
minute on the
20
chart
points
up there it's confusing having different things. So we're gonna stream this like, look, bigger sellers are showing up here, and bigger buyers are getting trapped, and sellers are showing up. You know what that means.
Sellers stepping up into buyers' potential trap forming.
Yeah.
Reversal setup building.
Yeah, they are. You can't blindly follow the bubbles, right? For example, like, here it worked here on this red one, sellers trapped. This it worked here, it worked here, it worked for this one here. But I mean, if you just follow the bubbles, it's not really a good idea, right? So following the blue one, you would have to hold the stop way down too. Yeah. So what do you think, Claude? Should we actually rebuild the entire thing to one contract equal 250, 2 contracts equals 125? Should we actually do it? What do you think?
You mean rebuild the stop formula to
Yeah,
scale
yeah.
proportionally?
Yeah.
One contract at 250.
I mean, we're not trading the US session right now, but we might as well have something that works there.
Right. Lock it in now. Deploy at C lean when you go live on US. The formula you outline works. One contract equal 250 point stop. 2 contracts equal 125 each. 4 contracts equal 62.5 each. Linear scaling, constant total risk. When do you want to code it? Sunday model and build.
Now, I
or
can
after
build it
stream?
right now, to be honest, but that's what I'm asking.
Understood. Park it. You've got Teehee formula locked. It's solid.
Auto working.
Build it Sunday or next week when bandwidth clears. Streams live. Focus there.
What do you mean? I can build it right here. And I have a pending order right now as well, waiting for. It's a retrace into the gap, and well, if you ask me, if we feel it, we should smash the high, trail some, and maybe go further. We'll see. We have a 2CR bar also forming. Like, currently it looks like double spinning top formations, so we're just gonna move the entry. But if it closes below, we might remove it, and then we go for a 2 minute break. Let's see.
Ending orders live at the gap retrace.
Mm-hmm.
Watching for the 2 minute
The POC already lower. Doesn't look good for the continuation.
POC shift down suggests weakening. 2 minute confirmation before you commit.
I will say this though, that's the confusing part, right? Because I was watching some, I think it was this weekend, somebody said, yeah, you look at this one chart and the time frame and the price goes one direction, then changes. Yeah, and I commented, I told him, listen, that also works when actual singular bars open and close, right? You, it starts in one direction and often ends up in the other direction. That's what I've seen. So I've adjusted the entry point now because we have a double spinning top slash doji formation. If we get filled here, then we play it. If we don't get filled within the time of this bar, I cancel it and we go for small break. Stream will still be on though.
Got it. Pending order at the adjust TED level, 1 bar TTL.
Stop filled.
If it
Oh, we're
fills, you're
filled.
in.
We're filled. Yeah.
In. What's
Yeah.
the position? 1 counteract.
Second. Two cons filled at 674. Stop is at 620.
2 contracts at 29,674. Stop at 29,620. 54 point stop. 2 contracts. You're live.
Yeah, buyers are showing up. Has to be expected, to be honest, right? We're
Buyers
sitting
stepping in
close
clean
to-
on entry.
I mean, we're close to the Tokyo highs from overnight, and yeah, we're pushing. Yeah.
Going hard. Yeah. There we are. The level's called. The box is still there. As you see, we reached them. Yet another call, huh?
Tokyo high taken. Next level up is
Yeah, question. Yeah, what is the next level? So, 74 minus 20. That's 54, right? So 55 plus 74. What's the answer?
29,029. That's your next target.
829. Okay. That's incorrect.
You're right. My math is off. 29,674 plus 125 equals 29,829. What's the correct number?
Give me my TP at a 1-1 ratio for this position.
1 to 1 from entry at 29,674 equals 29,729. That's your 1R target.
729, yeah. And that is this box right here. Yeah, I have a box on the chart for that. I'm gonna check.
Levels marked.
I'm gonna see what the ATM settings are for this. So at plus 80, it's gonna trail. Did I enter with 2? Oh, I guess I did. Okay. Right.
2 contracts in at 29,774. Stop 2, 9,720. Trail set at plus 80 per ATM. 1R target.
Looks
is
like
off.
we're watching. I'm watching the 5. Took out the highs. Yeah. Could be that we create a retrace into that small gap lower. There's a gap there. Or we close higher. We'll see, right? We'll see. People are selling the highs, definitely. They are selling the highs from Tokyo.
Sellers testing the overnight high S.
Yeah.
Retrace into gap or
So again, we didn't create a gap moving higher. I'm just gonna.
no gap formed on the move up. Sell ears rejecting the level. Retrace risk.
Stop filled.
I'm out because no gap created higher, so I just wanted to lock it, but I couldn't. So if you look closely at this formation here, price closed higher, right? But there's no gap and hesitation.
So I mean, if it should work, we should. I mean, it should be strong. It should go. And there's a gap on 5 minutes lower. Let's remove this box.
No gap up equals no power confirmation.
Yeah.
Sellers at the level, gap.
Cross. So that there's a gap at 657 down to 646. That's down here.
Gap formed going down.
Yeah, there's a gap
That's your
here.
retrace target. Got it. Marked on the chart.
Not yet, but yeah. Yeah, so they're trying desperately to buy it now. Anyway, I'm out of this thing. Just gonna do this.
Out, clean exit, watching the retrace form.
Yeah. You can watch this form, it's fine. I'm just gonna mute for like 2 minutes or so and wait for price to develop further. Scale out like this. Right. I will return. Right, and we return. Here I was thinking that actually maybe we should definitely just skip that the trailing mechanism where, like I said, yeah, if we don't create a higher level with gaps, maybe we should actually skip it. To make things easier, maybe we should actually just delete it. I don't know. The 5 minutes created a reason to put a pending order on. But yeah, yeah. I don't know. We need to think about it. Yeah, 10 o'clock always brings the action, right? I'm not surprised.
Right. 10 o'clock EU volatility pickup expected. On the trailing mechanism question, if no gap exit is creating confusion mid-trade and costing you runners, removing it simplifies execution.
I know that.
The
And don't tell me to bring the data, because I know that as well.
Understood. You've got it. Watching G.
Yeah. Thing is, what we have on 5 minute is rejecting the low and also rejecting the high. But yeah, interesting. Let's wait and see what this brings. Look at those big buyers, huh? So, as I was saying, 5 minutes brought a reason to buy it. Well, we're not in this. Interesting.
Buyers showing up hard after the R ejection. Next bar closes it.
And we'll see what they do, but this is like the biggest bubble. Should be as well, because we are above the Asia range. Nothing strange about that. But yeah, so like yeah, if moving the stop up, if we don't get a gap, it's been something I'm thinking slightly of for a long time. You know, should we actually not use that at all? It would simplify things. It's not difficult, but it would simplify, right? I just changed to 1 minute to see what the price is doing. More volume at higher prices, or more conviction, looks like is a good thing, and I want to join that. Look, trapped buyers showing up on 5. Oh, we'll see, we'll see. Let's have a look at the tick.
Watching the 1 minute volume star CK into the highs. Tick chart next.
Yeah.
What's the tick read?
Well, for one, the tick chart entry down here says we reached the TP on that signal, and the second one, oh, I don't know, it's same as 2 minute actually. More buyers than sellers, and second bar here. This is the second bar actually forming. Yeah. You know what? We should buy this. The question is, 68 down to 50. 30 point stop. That's 4, right? Isn't it 4?
Order filled.
4. We filled on 4.
Entry at 29,728. Stop at
Mm.
29,698. 30 point stop. 2 contracts.
So we filled on 4 contracts. With the ATM, if we get 40 points, it should start trailing. That's on the tick. Maybe we are getting a bit aggressive here.
Tight stop, tight trailing, stack D entries. You're playing aggressive but rules driven. How's price?
Price is reacting higher. Floating $130, 120, 130. Let's see if we touch the highs. Yeah, we're going higher. $200 floating. Touch the highs, pushing up the stop a little bit. Reaction of the highs. I'm not letting this one go. I pushed that. Now we're now safe. Bit aggressive, but I don't want to let this go. Could we actually go higher? Let's do. Oh, we don't use this one.
What's happening?
No, I'm just gonna look at the 15-minute chart. Right, so the 15 has the level above here. Right, we didn't touch it. It's close, we didn't touch it. This is an hourly level, and then we have the high over there. Yeah. We might get stopped here. I'm protected though. But, well, what it looks like right now, if we continue going, we could have this level. What's this level? We could have 29,920. No, yeah, 922. The 2-minute closed higher without conviction, so it's correct. But yeah, this is what happens when I change the time frames. Change it here, change it there. I find entries because why wouldn't I, right? Because you change your perspective. One of the time frames should show you something. In this case, I entered on the tick 1000 again. Maybe I shouldn't actually do that. Yeah. They probably take me. Yeah.
Stop filled.
Out again. Yeah. It was floating $200 at one point though. You can never know what it's gonna be.
2 entries stacked, both protect DD, floating green on 1. Price tested the high, no close above, correct read. Next level above is 29,922 on the 15-minute.
I moved the stop up because I saw price going above and just slightly rejected the high. Maybe it's a subjective read, but yeah, that's what I saw. I mean, the speed it was moving at, it should be, I mean, going higher. And now 5-minute print trap buyers above. So maybe this is the turning point. Yeah, it's a subjective call, really. So for now, we have 3 break-evens. And not really too happy about that.
3 positions, all break even, T-eyed stops, aggressive stacking.
Yeah, tick 1000 was the move today, for sure. Tick 1000 would be before the market. And this switching right here. And this retrace. And also that today's thing definitely is moving when we don't have a gap formed. Moving the stop up, protecting that like that. Yeah, that's the today's question. Should we absolutely skip it? Let me see what oh, here's something. Just 60 minutes. Let me see what the rules actually say.
You're checking the actual rule TXT on the written doc.
Yeah.
Good. Let it in.
Yeah. try to push higher.
Chart moving. Let me know what the rule document says when you get back to it.
Here's an idea. I've locked 3 positions today for break even, and there's a rule number 2 that says if I lock 2 positions in profit, I can close if I'm up for the day. Yeah, I'm up for scratch, but this is, hey, winning is winning, right? And
Rule 2. 2 in profit equals session done. You're flat on 3, net even on the day. That rule exists to lock.
yeah,
You're out, session closed.
you're very fast to decide that, but I think you're correct.
Rule's the rule. You got 2 to beer even, market's tight, no conviction setups forming.
Yeah.
Clean exit.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, and I'm also allowed to trail at this spike over here. Well, it should be nothing. Double check we have 0. Yeah, so what do you think? Like, so for 4 contracts, if I enter, yeah, 4 contracts at my current setup equals 39 points. That's correct.
1 contract equals 250. 4 contracts equals 62.5 points per contract. 4 at 62.5 equals 250 total risk. That math locks. So yeah, 4 contracts at 62.5 point stop, same total risk as 1 at 250.
I do believe you're correct. We should be out here. We have things to do regardless. And yeah, on the 5 minute, those are trap buyers. We need to close below to confirm. And remember, I mean, if you look at this chart on the 5, those are trap buyers. This is the level below. And if we close below, it means they become defeated. And this level is already used. There's no levels anymore. So if we close below this level here at 655, let's say, I'm looking at 580 at least, minimum, and possibly 490 later on. Just saying.
Trapped buyers above. Structural B read down below 29,755 confirms defeat.
Yeah, and also I checked the rules. The rule isn't written into the log for the trading of the no gap, or it might be there. Maybe I need to scroll up and down a bit to search it. It's like it's a 3-page document with the rules, but I had this rule for so long. If it's not there, it just means I know it too well. It's like you know, but you don't write it down because I already know, kind of thing.
Rule lives in your head because it has been refined over years. Document it clean when you've got time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's the level we already hit. So.
You're calling the structure core ACTLE. Price just won't cooperate into those targets live. Alright, you've hit rule 2, days closed, things to do. Stream wrap?
I'm just thinking, I can't really let go the thought of the 250. 250 is a target for 1, and I can do the math. I can create. I have 4 different ATMs here for 1, 2, 3, 4 contracts. I could create those. I could adjust them, right? We are trading the EU session right now. We don't really trade New York because time constraints. In the future, it's gonna happen because let's be honest, it's just cleaner. Come on, man. There's no denying it. Yeah. Okay, I know. I need to call him. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. So, if you have been watching this, which I'm not sure because no messages, I have been the Guardian trading this Blue Guardian Futures account. And if you want to try for yourself, there's a link in the comments. You can use, maybe it's maybe it's a bit better, helps me out a bit. Also, there's a link to my website. You can check it out if you want. And we should return tomorrow for more NQ EU session trading, and it should be more interesting because Monday sometimes is a bit slow unless it just moves in one direction, but sometimes Monday is like this. I think that